Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking action figure review. Last time we reviewed the NECA Godzilla King of the Monsters Godzilla 2019, and today we are reviewing the NECA Godzilla King of the Monsters Mothra 2019. I actually bought her before the Godzilla. I got her at GameStop, and I got him at my local comic shop. So, because I saw her everywhere. He was nowhere to be found except my comic shop. I'd rather support my comic shop anyways. She was about 25 bucks. Pretty good. So check your comic shops and local game stores and collectible stores and stuff for Mothra. I got some nice like concept art or whatever on the front. Godzilla and stuff on the top. Here's a read up. If you want to pause and read that, you may. Probably have to full screen it. There's a picture of her on the back. At the time of recording this, Rodan isn't out yet. She is, though, and I have Godzilla, as you can clearly see. But at the time of recording this, the Atomic Blast Godzilla isn't out yet either. 12.5-inch wingspan, articulated, display base. Good stuff. There's a little ACBA of her on the inside, a little product shot. There's a window. I like these new kind of window boxes like that. So yeah, let's bust Mothra out of packaging. And here she is out of package, the 2019 Mothra. Kind of hard to believe she was 25 bucks because she's very small. I feel like she was a little bigger than this in the movie. Just a little. She does come with a pretty awesome base. Actually, I want to turn the base the other way. There we go. It looks more like a cocoon, but it's from the Monarch place, so I'm guessing this is supposed to be the egg. Because she made her cocoon under a waterfall, so we never really got a clear shot of the cocoon in the movie. So let's say that's the egg, even though it's an adult Mothra. Either way, it's a super cool base. They didn't have to give us anything special for the base, but they did. Now, I do want to say, at Toy Fair, they showed this Mothra with a little larva Mothra to come alongside her. This figure does not come with that Mothra. They canceled it. I'm not really butthurt about it. I saw lots of people that were, but I also saw lots of people that didn't really care. I'm one of the people that doesn't really care. You know, because to me, if I'd rather just have a dedicated figure of the larva. Like a dedicated articulated figure of the larva. I'd rather have that than just the little tiny non-articulated one that would come with this, you know? I'd rather have it as its own figure. Which hopefully we'll get one day, probably not anytime soon, but it's possible. But you barely ever see the larva. It's like at the beginning, and then it cocoons itself almost immediately. No spoilers or anything. But she's a pretty cool figure. The wings are absolutely beautiful. Let's pan up to the wings here. Sorry, my thing isn't high enough to get her on the stand, but they're quite magnificent. I guess I could have just picked her up like this. Quite magnificent wings. You know, they look like big eyes for predators and stuff. Got the god light going on. They are a bit translucent, so light does shine through them. And I like this design for Mothra because it actually looks very insect-like. Lots of designs for Mothra don't really look like an actual insect. This one does. So, as far as articulation goes, the big wings articulate, little wings articulate. That's nice. Forward and back on the front legs, middle legs don't move. Back legs move. And that's it. You know, honestly, it's more articulation than's necessary for her. Like, they could have just given us the wings, and I think I would have been happy. But once again, 25 bucks, so those legs better move. She's really cool. She's definitely going on top of my DTOF. Look at those beautiful wings. Now we're going to get into some size comparisons. And, hopefully she's not too high up to be compared to everything. Because I have several things I want to compare her with. First up, this is, you know, one of the main figures that you need to see her with. Ow, fly just bit me. Here she is with Godzilla 2019. So that's how they'll look together in a display if you want to... I know a guy, check out the YouTuber Samson West. He does Godzilla videos as well. He likes to display his Godzillas with each other based on movie, I think. So, if you display your Godzillas by movie like him, you know, they'll go together like this. This is how they'll look in your display. If you want to see her with another NECA Godzilla, because you just display all your NECA stuff together, here she is with the next to most recent one, 1962. You know, I know he fought Kong and not her, but still. Pretty rad. Here she's with a YMSF, Gorosaurus. I want to show Gorosaurus off because they need to bring his ass back. Because I love Gorosaurus. Bring back Gorosaurus. Hashtag. And she exists in the universe with King Kong, so there's the Mezco Kong. That actually looks fine to me. She's so small that I think she can work with some varying sizes, because he's a 7-inch scale figure, not a 6-inch. Here she is with Gamera. Gamera does appear in the art book for this movie, so showing her off with a memorial box repaint of Gamera. Then a Ultra Monster Series, the Ultra Monster Series 91, Gregario Bone. You know, they probably don't look bad together either. If you want to see her with a DX Ultra Monster Series, here's Gobaris. Neat, right? That's neat. Gucci Gang. Okay. Show her with a Bandai Creations. Here's the Bandai America Showa Gigan. Gigan was also in the art book. Whew, I'd love to see Gigan in the Monsterverse. He's my favorite Godzilla foe, so that would be great. Show her with some Ultras. Here is Ultraman Orb Dark Noir Black Schwartz from the Ultra Action Hero line. Or, yeah, that's what it's called. Ultra Action Figure line. So that's that. I don't want to take her off that for size comparisons, because that's how I feel like most people will display her. Ultra Hero 500. Ultraman Victory Knight. And I think that's all I'm going to show off today. So, final thoughts on the NECA 2019 Mothra figure. Is she cool or is she drool? I think she's cool. You know, she's got flight, and I don't give a shite. I think the stand is really dope, and it's necessary to really display her. Not a figure for kids, definitely an adult collectible only, because I feel like she is fragile. If a kid's slamming her together, she's going to fall apart. If you want a Mothra in this scale for your kids, I recommend the movie Monster series. It'll be cheaper than her anyways. But also you could get the Jax 2-pack one for your kids. They'd probably like that as well. I'm not going to get any of the Jax figures that I don't already have. I bought Rodan and Ghidorah, and I reviewed both of them, and I don't need any of the 2-packs or large ones or anything. Just getting me some 6-inches. But she's pretty cool. If you're an adult collector, I think she'll be great if you don't want to get the Mothra Rodan 2-pack from Monster Arts. Because I'd much rather have the NECA anyways, just price-wise, and Monster Arts doesn't really seem worth the price anymore these days. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. Support us on Patreon so we can bring you more videos, better, faster, stronger. And I'll see you all later.